What's up, everybody? It's Soren Baker.
And I'm Slink Johnson.
And the coast is not clear right now, y'all, as you can see from the smoke. Let's get into this gray area. So Slink, man, we are here in the aftermath of the Donald Trump election, now president. It's been a couple days now. We're sinking in and getting this realization. So what do you think Trump's election means for the media, for entertainment?
Oh, we're going to have 4 years of excellent fodder.
Right.
Excellent water cooler at work, memes and songs and parodies and satires. It's going to be quite a time coming up the next few years. I mean, come on, think about it. Pop culture has always taken jabs at politicians,
right,
at politics in general.
Right.
So just imagine what Trump is going to give, how much inspiration Trump is going to give so many artists.
Yeah, I mean, some of the best rap came during some of the worst times of the last 20, 30 years in America. So I can only imagine that's going to continue. And, we're going to see some of that live its way through television and film as well. And we've already seen it, like, during the election, 50 Cent had posted on Instagram a very powerful clip of, kind of editing together what was going on in the civil rights movement with some of the atrocities being committed against blacks and weaving that in with footage of what the Trump supporters were doing to blacks today. And then we had, Cam talking about, the leader of the Nazi party speaking at Savior's Day back in 1962.
Well, with Trump, I understand the logic of some of these people, some of these posts, because with Trump, we're getting a clear idea of what he's getting. He's already expressed his disdain with different groups of people, you know what I mean?
Basically everybody.
Basically everybody. He's already, so, again, I respect that. I'd rather approach the situation knowing how you feel about me.
That's true.
So, hey, man, to each his own, man. God bless him. I didn't vote for the dude.
Right.
But again, I believe in our country's process, democratic process.
Right.
And it is what it is. So to be honest with you, Soren, I wouldn't be surprised if Trump actually does some shit. We'll be like, well, damn, okay. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised that that he does something great for people. I wouldn't expect it, but I wouldn't be surprised. And Trump, I really believe he entered this thing like playing, like just a rich ass kid that can do whatever the fuck he want to do.
And he did it.
And he did it. Like, I'm gonna buy. I don't like the Jets. I want my own team, and he goes buy his own team. Like, right. This is not knowing shit about it, not knowing nothing about it, he went on and do it. So with that being said, anybody can be president, so vote for Slink Johnson 2020. I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican, I'm not a Libertarian, I'm not with the Green Party. I represent the Gangster Party. I represent the Urban Party. I represent the people in the streets. Holla at me and let me lead you to greener pastures.
Yes. And I'll be the vice president, Slink.
Dig that.
I'll represent the white vote for you.
That's the Biden and my Obama. Dig that. You already know.
Exactly, man. We make it happen. But I think too, as things progress, it's going to be very interesting once Obama does pass the torch, in January, and makes it happen because, we went from, having this hope message to now it's make America great. So for you, I don't think, I think obviously a lot of people think he's going to make America great. A lot of people think he's the worst president probably ever. So for you, I know you said, what's something you could imagine him doing that would kind of blow you away?
Probably repealing some sentences for some people, for some political prisoners, perhaps.
Okay. But those would be more like white collar crime, I would imagine, like his boys.
Honestly, I'd be surprised. I think Trump is not necessarily pro-white as much as he is pro-rich.
And pro-money.
Pro-money, pro-establishment. Yeah. So it could be some, again, even a guy like Trump didn't get that rich not dealing with any black people. You had to deal with people of other races, of other ethnicities along the way in order to amass that type of fortune. So, I'm not saying that to say he's going to like anybody, but, you'd be surprised. Let's give the guy a benefit of the doubt. Let's give him the benefit of a doubt.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And when you run with me as your running mate in 2020, what's going to be our platform?
Our platform is going to be education, drug reform. So we're going to quit looking at drugs as a criminal, matters. Drugs are going to be handled as a health issue, you know, as a social issue. You know what I mean? I'm standing on education. I'm all for children and children's rights. I want to see, put all this money that we put into these new prisons, put the motherfuckers in the schools. Let's quit trying to fix these broken ass men, and you know, we raise some strong ass kids from the beginning.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because we're already doing that ourselves, Slink. And Daylan too. Shout out Daylan.
Shout out to all the active fathers out there.
Yes.
Shout out to all the active parents out
Absolutely.
there. You know what I mean? Because ultimately, I believe that it all goes back to the home. You know, the world will be great when we make our homes great, when you're teaching your kids what's right, when you're teaching them motherfuckers what's right and what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be all right. I'm gonna do my best to make sure I don't raise nobody that's gonna come out and rob you. You do the same for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do our best to raise good people. I'm gonna give, I will give parents back power. I would not criminalize corporal punishment. Whoop their ass. Whoop them kids' asses. Now, if you are indeed found guilty or found to be an abuser, that's something
that's
different.
a different category.
But, you know, spanking that ass, you need to get that back. You know what I'm saying? They're taking the power from the parents, and that's what's wrong with the kids. But you know, the kids are the future, so, but that's just me talking.
Yeah.
Dig that. See, all this politics got me feeling some kind of way. Got me feeling all melancholy. Nigga want to speak in his Brian Gumble voice, man. Fuck that, nigga. I went out and voted, and I did that. You know what I'm talking about? And they still let that funky dog head motherfucker in, man. Still let his funky dog head ass in.
Now,
that's all right.
Now, there's also been a lot of protests, you know, especially these kids in San Francisco that were protesting the results of the election. What do you think about that, Slink?
What the fuck is there to protest? I mean, it was done. How did you vote? Did you vote how you wanted to vote? And again, a machine that we know nothing of. We know nothing of how they count this. I mean, I understand electoral votes and all that stuff, but why you can't just count the votes? Fuck the electoral votes. Count the votes. How many people, actual number, people say, hey, we want this person?
Yeah, I think it's 2 out of the last 5 elections, the person who did not win the general vote was elected president. Because Gore won the general election, and now Hillary Clinton won the general election. Neither one of them made it to office.
Just didn't give it to Bernie.
Yeah, well, that's a whole other.
But you know, that's neither here nor there, man. That's the motherfucking politics. And just trust me, man, fuck with your boy Slink Johnson, because for the next 4 years, I'm doing some intensive research and study, and I'm gonna figure out how to lead us to greatness and greener pastures. Trump says make America great again. I wanna know when this motherfucker was great in the first goddamn place. Please tell me when it was great, and great for who? Great for who? Make America great again for who? Because it ain't never been great for several different groups of people. I'll say that. It's never been great for several different groups of people. So what the fuck is that about, Trump?
Well, we're gonna change the world in 2020, Slink.
You already know. Smoke yours. I have all types of nightmares, or I want to call them nightmares, but ideas, and you know, I'm wondering, you know, so it's so the unknown, you know what I'm saying? Just knowing this guy walked into this situation, talking crazy, doing this, doing that.
In the 80s and 90s, it was obviously very political in rap, especially the most popular rap, you know, with Public Enemy, Boogie Down Productions, X-Clan, Ice Cube, of course, and many others. But for you, do you see this change of election is gonna like spur and spawn more people to be wanting to make political statements in their music?
Most definitely, and I welcome it. And you know, to touch on one in particular is YG,
right?
And the Fuck Donald Trump song. I really liked it. It was refreshing to hear YG become a little more political, just on the album, period. You know, he got a couple of songs in which he addresses some social issues and things of that nature. So I'm proud of that. So again, if having Trump in office will awaken a large group of people to problems that are plaguing us today, if it awakens us to enough to want to do something about it, hey man, I'm with that.
Yeah, I think it's good and positive, so I just hope and I'm interested to see how people are going to do it, because, you know, pain unfortunately inspires a lot of great art.
Yes, it does. Pain inspires the greatest art.
Yeah, so I think we're going to find out if we're on the precipice of that right now. Well, the gray area will keep you all posted, and Slink will be launching his our campaign
You already know.
very soon.
Vote for your boy.
There it is, y'all. Gray area. And make sure to hit us up in the comments. Let us know what you think, man.
Like, share, and
Post.
subscribe to Unique Access.
Please do, because we're about to launch this campaign, man. We need all your support, man. We need millions and millions and millions of YouTube subscribers, because we're about to hit the Oval Office, man.
Don't you want to see a real one be the commander in chief?
Yeah, man. We're gonna make that happen.